Okay, okay. I get the answer. Now it's your turn, guys.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
So about
Kotaro.
Turkey.
Yes, about Turkey. What image do you have about Turkey?
I mean,
Like what comes to your mind when you think about Turkey? Like what do you think
About
about it? Anything, anything is okay.
like for me, I was like, I think I'm very much a history buff, so I'm like very interested in like the history of the Ottoman Empire. So
Hmm.
like, and like it just has like huge, rich history, right? Over the years, like being like this huge empire that then collapsed during World War One and all that. I think it's like a very fascinating country in general. So I really want to go there one day and like visit all the famous places. But I think one thing that I'm very interested in is like the refugee problem, because I know there's
Hmm.
like a huge problem with like the Syrian war and all that, and, like all the
Of the
you know
Syrians and Afghans.
Syrians and Afghans. They apparently use like rubber boats to dinghies to like come over to the beaches on Turkey or Greece. And I'm curious like how Turkish people feel about that. Yeah,
About problem Greece, Turkey.
Yeah, and also the refugee situation.
Refugees.
Which meant
Look, actually, the situation, I should say that I want to be realistic about that. People are getting angry about this situation because the government accept everyone who is murderer, who is rapist, doesn't matter. Everyone came here from Middle East, and also the security in the streets is getting bad also, and we are in the economical crisis about we are in trouble with inflation also, the prices getting bad all because of refugees problem, because suddenly our population is reduced to 10 millions more, and also it has problem for us about security, about economical, about, and I don't know why the mostly we are the Syrian people, they really call to us, and some of Syrian people, actually I had Syrian friends, but the general of Syrian people really called to us, and then especially in Arab countries, they think about us. We hate Arabs. We don't like Arabs. And my every Arab friends ask me, why you hate Arabs? Blah blah. I say no. There is no situation like that. Some of people getting racist because of kind of negativities. That's all. No, in our understanding, in our religion understanding, the racism is forbidden. Yeah, but because of refugees, because of not because of refugees, because of the governments. The governments have wrong policies, and we have a problem, and especially house prices. It's getting reducing so much. Yeah, that's all. And also I can say maybe the European Union, say our government, you just I will give you money, you accept everyone to come your country, and our government say okay, and we are having this problem, having this situation. And also I can say I don't know why still I am searching about that, but the Syrian people doesn't pray with us in the same mosque. They always pray together with other Syrians. It's really weird situation because our beliefs are same, the branch are same, everything same about belief. Yeah, situation. And I can get another questions.
well,
Is there anything you want to add, Kotaro? Yeah.
Yeah, so aside from that, I know that there's like a huge meme about the rivalry between Turkey and Greece. How true is that? Like how competitive are you guys? Like if you see like a Greek person like like you know like how progressive do you guys get?
Actually, we are having the same problem with Indonesia and Malaysia about that, about the culture. They say this this dance is our, this food is our, this drink is our. The kind of the typical neighbors. Actually, we were in the same country maybe 150 years ago. We came from the same culture. And some of Turks say that the Greeks are Christian Turks, the Turks are Christian Greeks. It's kind of meme. Yeah, we have but the politic, there are two kind of problem, the social and the politics. The politics, we have a problem with Greece because they want the sea border. The in the law, the sea border is 9 miles. No, sorry, 6 miles. But they want that 12 miles, the sea border. But also almost 99% of islands belong to in agency. The 99% of islands belong to Greece, and we have little islands. They want to occupy that, and they want our sea is little, how to say,
Little by little.
yeah.
Little by little.
Yeah, little. Make it little.
Yeah.
Our sea borders. That's why we have problem also like that. But nowadays, actually, it's getting good. The situations. If you maybe yesterday or before that,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
so the Erdogan, our president, visited the Greece, and now everything look like going good. And the Greek government say, okay, you can visit the Greek islands for visa on arrival. Except that we have to get Schengen visa, and maybe the other countries doesn't give us visa, especially Schengen visa and Canada visa, because they see the Turks are potential refugees, because everyone want to escape, and most of teenagers want to work or live in another country. That's why our, how to say, our passport not safe for them. If they say the Turkish passport, their reaction, and they judge us so much. Even in visa-free countries, we are always in the red list, blacklist, I can say.
Oh, that's tough.
That's why it's getting easy to visit Greek islands. By the way, that's great. Greek island is too close to Turkey. The more closer than Greece. Even in my city, if I want to see Greek island, I can see easily. Especially there is a region here named Çeşme. It's a vacation place also. You can see the Greek islands easily. Yeah, but it's make it easier to get visa on arrival. Maybe the Japan passport can go everywhere easily without without kind of weird judgments. But yeah, but we have a problem about that.
Interesting. Thank you.
Okay. I think the time is a bit limited right now. Is it for you? Okay. Let's now let's maybe Alfian can say his opinion about Turkey, and then let's reverse. So I think we should focus on that until the time finish. I think. What do you guys think? Like,
Yeah,
we can focus on this comparison and answer the questions. So I think if there is Kotaro, is there anything you want to add, or Alfian can say his opinion?
I told you what I wanted to ask is the same question as what Kotaro had already asked. So I think, yeah, it's enough for me. And what's next in our agenda? Like asking.
So, yeah, the next is Osman and Kotaro will talk about Indonesia. They think about Indonesia, and we will try to answer. And by the way, before that, actually, I want to add a bit about my opinion regarding Turkey. So I think, first of all, regarding the Greeks, like what Osman said is like very accurate in terms of the political situation and everything. And as Osman said, the Turkish president recently went to Greece, and looks like the relations are better now. in my opinion, like in my experience as a foreigner, like the only thing that we talk, like we compare more with the food, I think, about the food, like baklava or maybe the Greek salad and everything. Like Turkish people will say it is Turkish, and Greek people will say it is Greek. So this common situation happens a lot in here. Like I experienced it a lot. Like when we saw baklava, then they will say baklava is Turkish, not Greek, right, Osman? Baklava is Turkish.
But yeah, we say baklava, they say baklavaki, but we get how to say, we get the patent of baklava in 2014. That's why there's no problem about that.
Okay.
But there are
Okay,
many.
so-
There are many foods. Can I give you explain?
Of course.
Something like the baklavaki. There is a food. It's kind of soup, cold soup in Turkey, cacık, but they say caciki. If you they always add the last the end of the word ei. They baklavaki. Something like caciki, dolmadaki. We say dolma, they say dolmadaki. It's kind of funny weirdness.
I see. Okay, guys, now our turn. Kotaro and Osman, what do you guys think about Indonesia? Especially Kotaro, who has lived in Indonesia for a while. So, what do you guys think about our country?
Should I start?
Yes, sure.
you can start. Uh-huh.
I think Indonesia is like a very beautiful country, and the thing is like there's like a lot of potential, right? It's like a rising economy, it's huge, tons of population, a lot of young people. I think the one thing that I'm worried about is like the poverty and situation with the nature destruction, environmental destruction. I think because I really enjoy scuba diving, and I remember scuba diving in tons of places like Lombok and Bali and all that. But I remember when I was scuba diving in Bali, like there's like a lot of trash in the ocean, and I also remember, when you're in Jakarta, you just see like tons of poverty all around you, like everywhere you go. You can like see a few homeless people just walking around the streets, and it's like quite disheartening to see that because there's just so much like nature everywhere, like Borneo and all that.
Right.
It's like quite concerning to see the rate at which everything is getting destroyed, and I'm curious about how Indonesians feel about that. Like, do they have like a lot of interest in that? Like, do they feel like they have to also contribute to preventing the destruction? Or do they think that it's for the greater good for Indonesia to become a greater economy? So yeah, that's my question.
Yeah, so actually I 100% agree with what you said. So poverty and natural destructions are two of biggest problems in Indonesia. And I would say that it is maybe not true that most Indonesians people do not care about the natural destruction problems. But the thing is, like, there are many Indonesians who are still in poverty. Yeah, they are already their minds are already too preoccupied with the poverty thing, so they do not have the time and energy to think about like other things, like including the natural destruction and natural protection issues. So yeah, I think it's also a dilemma for me. Should we end poverty first and then
Focus on
preserve nature, or should we preserve nature first and the natural destruction first and then stop the poverty? I think that's a question that many economists are discussing. So that's
Actually, I agree with Alfian. Like, I think psychologically, like when we are in a poverty situation, we are focused on how can we escape from this poverty. Like, how can we escape from this and have a better life? Then after that, we will think about this natural destruction and everything. But on one side, actually, I know that Indonesian government has done let's say improvement to improve the way the buildings are stronger. Like they created a new standard to make the building even stronger. But at the same time, there is also the situation. Like some people who lives in an area where it has a lot of, let's say, volcanic mountain, or let's say there occurs a lot of earthquake. Like they know the place is very dangerous, but at the same time, their grandmother, like their families have lived here for a very long time, and they hesitate to move anywhere. Like, no, my home is here. I don't care whether there is volcanic mountain. I don't care whether it is earthquake a lot. Doesn't matter. I want to stay here. This is my home. So there is also that situation. And in that situation, yeah, government maybe can make the building stronger and everything, but still, if the place is that dangerous, then there is no point. It is still dangerous. And but the situation occurs. And guys, time is finished again.
So
What do-
yeah. So
what do you
actually
think?
from me and Kotaro, we still have many things to share and many questions to ask to you, but our time is up. So yeah, we have been enjoying this so far with you guys.
Okay.
So thank you, Abiyu, thank you, Osman, and thank you for everyone watching this video. Hopefully we can do this again next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we
Yeah.
can make a next part of the video probably.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
guys.
thank you very much.
Thank you very
And
much,
yeah,
by the way.
okay, thank you very much.
I think it's almost up.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, by the way.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye-bye.
See
See you.
Early the kick up. I think so 30 seconds. Okay. So unfortunately, Alfian and Kotaro needs to leave early. So now we are going to hear about Osman opinions about Indonesia, and I will try to give my opinion about it. So Osman, it's your turn. What do you think?
My
In
opinion
general.
about Indonesia. As I experienced it about Indonesia and Indonesian people, especially Indonesian people, they are so kind people, really helpful, friendly, and I cannot find this the friendly people thing from the other country, other peoples. I don't know why, but when I met with the Indonesians, they accept the open self to me, like as a friend. They so kind. Also, Indonesia and Turkey having the same problems, like maybe economical earthquakes, and also maybe about the government. That's why I see it's kind of Indonesia. It's kind of mirror Turkey. We are, but I don't know. I feel so close to Indonesia myself. Actually, I would like to be border neighbor. It's weird, I know, but I would love to be border neighbor with Indonesia, with Turkey.
I wish we are close, bro. Like the countries are close.
Yeah, we are really, we have many similarities. We have many things among, how to say, we have many things our understanding together mostly, but maybe about religional, the Turkish people less religious, maybe if you went to Indonesia, the mostly girl are wear hijab, but in Turkey it's not like that. It's up to place, it's up to region. Especially in the western cities, you can see the less girl wear hijab mostly. They wearing casual clothes. But except that a lot of things is similar, but different geographies. And from Ottoman time, our relations was good until today, still good. And I'm really happy about this situation.
Yes.
You have question about that?
Actually, I agree with you actually, like in terms of, like I keep asking myself this question, by the way. Like if someone asks me, are you recommending me to study in Turkey, let's say, I will say them, like I will ask them this. Is there any countries where you can feel 4 seasons? You feel like you are in Europe, but the majorities are Muslim. I don't think there is any other countries. And also at the same time, like the reason why, like the first time, like when I was in high school, I didn't think about studying in Turkey at first, but then I attended this like Turkish course program for 1 month in Turkey, and then I saw Istanbul, and I fell in love with the city. Like the city was very beautiful, and I was like, okay, I want to come back here one day. Like I promised myself I need to come back here one day, and turns out I came back to Turkey for study, and yeah, it was a very nice experience. And thank you for your kind words, Osman, by the way. And we are also feel very close to Turkish people at the same time. Like uh, so many people in Indonesia have a lot of positive thoughts about Turkey, even though like some thoughts are very, like some of them are thinking Turkey has like full of desert, like Middle East countries, like desert. Sorry, not desert, desert. Like some of people are thinking like that, but in the reality, as you said, Osman, like the reality is like that. But still, the people are very welcoming and very warm and very kind-hearted. And yeah, I hope our country's relation can keep getting stronger and stronger, and yeah, hopefully we can build this, and at the same time, we know that there is an increased number of, Turkish and Indonesian couple now, like very high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting common. It's getting common nowadays to marry age. And the people can realize that, especially in the social media, YouTube, there are many couple videos with Turkish Indonesian couple videos they can watch there, and so much. And also it's really common. Maybe you can see the outside Indonesian Turkish couple.
Yeah,
At least I saw.
exactly.
before.
It is that much, and hopefully, like in the future, the result of this makes our country even closer to each other. Since we have so many, like, do you know the word diaspora? Have you heard
Yes,
about it?
I know.
Yeah.
Diaspora.
So we have a lot of this diaspora in the future, and they will have children, and these children will be like the mix of both country. Like I think the futures are very interesting between our countries, and yeah, hopefully it will even be more stronger in a positive way. Yeah.
Yeah, but the biggest negative thing is about distance.
Yeah,
in Turkey,
unfortunately,
about location.
very far.
Yeah, and we aren't in a good situation with our neighbors, border neighbors. Like we aren't like good as like Indonesia, with Iran or Arab countries, or maybe Georgia. We are okay with Azerbaijan, okay, but Armenia, Bulgaria, Greece, the situation with Syria. That's why I say that at first. I wish we can be a border neighbor.
Yeah, whatever. I wish too, bro.
Yeah.
It will be very much easier. Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything else you want to say, bro, for this video?
I think that's all for now.
Okay. I think for me it's also that's all for me. Like, please comment from this video and think about your opinion. Maybe if you have any more questions. At the same time, we are also planning to have a second part of this video. Like if it is suitable for Osman and also for Alfian and Kotaro, we will try to arrange another time to like finish our topics that we haven't discussed before, because actually we have additional topics that we are planning to talk about, but due to time constraint and everything, we couldn't do it. But hopefully next time we can do it. So thank you to everyone who is watching this video. and hopefully this can be very useful. And also thank you so much to Osman for being
It's
my
my
guest
pleasure.
today. Yeah, and hopefully we can do another video next time again, Osman. Hopefully.
Inshallah, hopefully.
Inshallah. Okay. Thank you very much. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe maybe if you haven't already. Okay. And yeah, see you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Apa tuh? Shit.